There's a place on the internet where anyone can read about the good, the bad, and the ugly in Nigerian politics. SaharaReporters.com was created by Omoyele Sowore, a self-trained citizen journalist. Although he's a Nigerian citizen, he says his country considers him persona non grata.
The government doesn't recognize that I have enough rights to travel into Nigeria like every regular Nigerian because I dare to be different from everybody.
To him, being different means writing to expose corruption and injustices in his country. Omoyele says his website gets more than 1 million page views every month. Some of the stories receive more than 100 comments.
But the reason why the word Sahara came was for a few reasons. One, because I'm fascinated by geographical features, being a geography graduate myself. And secondly, I just looked at it and said, since I'm not a journalist, I'm just like a practitioner of this trade inside the desert where there's really not much hope for success. But I'm going to do it regardless, which means that I'm taking on a challenge that I have no idea how far it will go.
Taking up a challenge is not a new thing for the 38-year-old. He was the president of the student union while a student at Lagos State University in Nigeria. During his tenure, he led thousands of students in rallies against military rule and injustices.
This powerful group, we also march along with them.
I had suffered immense torture as a student activist who had protested against the military. I haven't been detained, beaten up by the police and the military.
In 1999, he found a way to fly to the U.S. Then he went on to get a degree in international and public affairs at Columbia University. In 2005, he launched SaharaReporters.com. He also posts the articles on Facebook and Twitter.
Yes, man. How are you? I was trying to check up on a particular record of an individual who probably had a rape case over there.
You know, what I just did was to invite all my friends and say, do you have any news? Do you have any information about what's going on in Nigeria? And they say, how do we write it? They said, send me a text message or talk to me on the phone, and I'll sit down and write stories. Then look for some other friends and say, can you edit this story for me, you know?
Omoyele soon faced the challenges of being a publisher. In 2008, he wrote an article that questions the tie between the Nigerian Attorney General and a Nigerian lawyer, Paul Ohi. Ohi sued him for libel and $25 million. That case was later dismissed. And that's not all.
I've had to give up more of my freedom in terms of being able to go to Nigeria, even in terms of being able to move freely around, because as some of these reports became more powerful, challenges the status quo, and there's been a lot of threats.
His major challenge now is having enough financial support for the website. However, he says he'll find a way to continue because of what he believes.
If you solve Nigeria's problem, myriads of political, social, and cultural problems, it will just infect the rest of Africa almost instantly. And this is what I think the rest of the world doesn't understand about Nigeria.
In other words, as Nigeria goes, so goes the rest of Africa. For independent sources, I'm Adeola Oladele.